What's up? This your boy CJ Goodfellow, and I'm back with another Boston Connect video here to talk about breaking news. The triple header, May 21st, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time between 6 junior middleweights for 3 junior middleweights world titles. First, we have John Jackson going against Jermell Charlo. John Jackson actually fought another junior middleweight in another card. We're going to talk about Willie Nelson. Lost to Willie Nelson in a close fight that he honestly thought he won. Then he fought Andy Lee, got knocked out cold by Andy with a right hook, I believe. Andy Lee is a former 160-pound champion. Andy Lee squares out on 154. They fought at a catchweight, whatever it was. John Jackson was on his ass, whooping his ass, son of Julian Jackson. And he was whooping his ass, man. And then Andy Lee just caught him with a big right hook. So, I mean, he fought two more times since then. Somehow he got rated high enough by the WBC to be fighting for this WBC title versus Jermell Charlo that Floyd Mayweather vacated due to his retirement and inactivity. Jermell Charlo, one half of the Charlo brothers, the more technically sound Charlo, the Charlo who fought Gabriel Rosado, the Charlo who had a folks fight to Martirosyan, who we will be talking about in the main event. He recently switched trainers from Ronnie Shields to Derek James, who trains Earl Spence Jr. That's how you pretty much probably know him. Jermell is just a hell of a fighter. He's technically sound, but under Derek James, he wants to get more knockouts and be more aggressive and more explosive. Him and Ronnie Shields did split because he moved to more closer to Dallas. He built a gym there, and Ronnie trains at Plex Gym, and the dollar figure amount was the cut was a big split between those two. So they just had a friendly split. And his brother Jamal, who's fighting the next fight we're going to talk about, still trains for Ronnie Shields and Erislandy Lara. It's good that they're splitting apart and just doing their own thing because twins are just so held together. And I'm glad they're splitting apart, making their own career moves. Good for them. Austin No Doubt Tribe will be fighting Jermell's brother Jamal Charlo for the IBF World Championship. Austin Charlo is a guy who took back-to-back losses to Lara and Canelo, respectively. I thought he kind of edged out Canelo, but really got whooped by Lara. Styles make fights, though. A lot of these junior middleweights already fought each other, but it's just a rebirth of a weight class that Canelo just left hanging. But Austin Trout, switch trainers, fought his way back up the hard way, fighting on ESPN Friday Night Fights. One of the best interview guys you can interview. I interviewed him a couple times. Nicest guy. I'm a Austin Trout fan for life. New Mexico stand up. But with Barry Hunter, trainer Anthony Lamont Peterson, and Hamburger's Gym, and co-trainer of Adrian Broner, Austin Trout's been looking a little bit better. Did get knocked down on one of his Friday night fights by an Australian guy. But he does have experience over Jamal Charlo. But Jamal Charlo is riding an emotional high, and his confidence is as high as it's probably ever been in his career. He's a world champion, knocked out K9 with ease on national television. He's the more exciting Charlo. Not as technically sound as Jermell, but Jamal is just an explosive, big puncher. Got a lot of knockouts on his career. Doesn't have names on his resume. His brother Jermell does, but that's why people kind of question him. But a lot of people like him more because he's the more exciting fighter, the more TV friendly fighter. But this fight, I can see going either way. Charles has experience, but Jamal is riding emotional and confidence high. It can go either way. Then in the main event, we do have Martirosyan versus Erislandy Lara. Martirosyan actually beat Willie Nelson after he signed with Al Heyman. Willie Nelson beat John Jackson, as we talked about. So, Martirosyan was a highly touted amateur, beat Timothy Bradley in the amateurs, won numerous championships in the amateur. I think he signed with Top Rank coming out of the amateurs. Top Rank really had high hopes for him, but his career never materialized with Top Rank. And it really started to go down the drain because he just wasn't an exciting fighter and just really nobody really was following his career. So Top Rank let him go. Then Al Heyman signed him. And then his rebirth of his career with Willie Nelson in a close fight with Jermell Charlo. And he's getting another world title shot versus Erislandy Lara. Way back when they first fight, it was really the last time before the Mayweather-Pacquiao Mark and the Vasal Lomachenko-Gary Russell fight that the Mark went Al Heyman, Oscar De La Hoya, Bob Arum worked together to make a fight. Vanes and Lara fought. I'll talk about how that went in a minute in 2012. But we got Erislandy Lara, fought Canelo, fought Ishe Smith, fought Austin Trout, beat Austin Trout and Ishe Smith, fought Delvin Rodriguez recently, looking more aggressive doing it, but that's against a lower class opponent. But Lara's a very good fighter, very masterful boxer. The knock on Lara, even in the Canelo fight, I had it as a draw. He's just not aggressive enough. He doesn't throw more than 2 punches. I like the Lara that fought Paul Williams. If he'd have fought Canelo like he fought Paul Williams and fought Canelo like he fought the first 4 rounds and the last 3 rounds, he probably would have eked out a victory over Canelo. But fighting Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boys, Golden Goose, he had to look at it like somebody had to tell him you like really down 2 or 3 points before the first bell even rang. He wasn't aggressive enough, and thus far he got robbed in his mind. But I think legitimately looking at it from that way, he lost. He's fighting on he's fighting a guy whose promoter is really the head of the whole card, so he had to look at it this way. But when Vanessa and Lara fought, it was just a very nasty fight. Vanessa got cut, and the fight ended to a draw and went to the cards, and it was a very nasty fight. I really didn't want to see this fight. HBO didn't want to see this fight before yesterday. We getting this fight, and hopefully it's better because these two boxers had a whole different point in their career. Then Demetrius Andrade, Willie Nelson, going to be fighting on the John Molina, Ruslan Provodnikov undercard. Very good fight. I think Andrade is the class of this division, right with Lara. They both fought in the amateur. I think Lara squeaked out a victory. Demetrius Andrade is a very good fighter, just not marketed right and really inactive, and then want to fight the Charlo brothers over money dispute and really start his career. But he's a very, very talented fighter, and with the Charlo brothers and Lara, I think it will sort itself out who's the best out of those 4 guys. And then Jarrett Swift Hurd, Billy Ace dropped bombs on me if I didn't mention him. He's coming up. He got about 17 fights, very talented junior middleweight with the right promotional backing. So this your boy CJ Goodfellow with the Boston Clinic. Shout out to